Welcome back to another episode of Meghan and Harry Tales, where we speak truth to power and give voice to what the tabloids won't. I'm your host, Adrian, and today we're diving into a headline that's as cold as it is calculated. Prince William and Prince Harry may stay estranged forever. Yep, that's the claim being pushed by the British press, with royal commentator Jennie Bond painting a bleak future for the brothers. But is this really about sibling rivalry? Or is it yet another smokescreen to distract us from the real issue, a monarchy that couldn't handle Prince Harry's integrity and Meghan's brilliance? Let's break it down. The unbridgeable chasm, a permanent royal divide. The once unthinkable now seems a stark reality. Brothers bound by blood and shared tragedy, now estranged. This is not merely a fleeting disagreement, it is a chasm deep and wide. The public has watched this sad saga unfold. Many remember their easy camaraderie. Today, that warmth feels like a distant memory. The hope for reconciliation dwindles with each passing year. The depth of this wound cannot be overstated. It cuts far deeper than minor family squabbles. This is a fundamental rupture, born from accusations that have shaken their relationship. Insiders whisper of betrayals that feel unforgivable. The pain is palpable, not just for the brothers but for their father, King Charles III. The vision of two brothers standing shoulder to shoulder has been replaced by a portrait of profound division. Beyond the palace walls, Harry's independent path and achievements. Prince Harry chose a different path. He sought a life away from the constraints and duties of the royal family. His move to California with Meghan Markle was a definitive statement of intent. They established Archwell, a foundation and production company aiming to make their mark on the world independently. This journey has been one of reinvention, a deliberate step away from the institution that shaped his early life. He clearly desired autonomy and the freedom to pursue projects aligned with his own and his wife's specific interests and passions. One cannot deny the significant success of the Invictus Games. This initiative, founded by Prince Harry, remains a powerful testament to his dedication to wounded servicemen and women. The Games provide a platform for recovery, resilience and recognition. They inspire millions globally. Harry's commitment to this cause is undeniable and deeply commendable. Beyond Invictus, Prince Harry has involved himself in various advocacy roles. He has spoken out on issues such as mental health awareness and environmental conservation. Forging this independent path is fraught with complexity. William's resolve, a future king's burden. Prince William carries the weight of a future king. His focus is steadfastly on his duty to the crown and the people he will one day serve. This immense responsibility shapes his every decision, his every public appearance. He is preparing diligently for the day he ascends the throne, understanding the solemn commitment it entails. There is little room for personal distractions when the stability of the monarchy is at stake. His dedication is clear. He embodies the continuity and tradition that the institution represents. He knows the path ahead requires unwavering resolve and a singular focus on service. From Prince William's perspective, his brother's public pronouncements and actions are more than just family disagreements. They are seen as detrimental to the monarchy itself, an institution he has sworn to protect. The ongoing narrative of strife creates an unwelcome distraction from the important work the royal family undertakes. William feels a profound need to shield the crown from further damage. This protective instinct is paramount, influencing his approach to the deeply personal rift with Harry. He sees it as his duty to prioritize the long-term health and integrity of the monarchy above all else. Section 4. The Crown's calculated silence, navigating a public storm. The royal family has largely adhered to its long-standing mantra, never complain, never explain. In the face of numerous accusations and revelations from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the palace has chosen a path of dignified silence. This strategy aims to avoid fanning the flames of a public feud. Engaging in a tit-for-tat exchange would only serve to legitimize the claims and prolong the damaging narrative. Senior royals, including King Charles and Prince William, understand that maintaining a composed distance is often the most powerful response, preserving the mystique and authority of the crown. This calculated silence, however, is a double-edged sword in the modern media age. To supporters, it signifies strength, resilience, and a refusal to be drawn into unseemly squabbles. It projects an image of an institution rising above the fray. Yet, to critics, and perhaps to a wider public accustomed to instant responses, this silence can be misinterpreted. It can be perceived as coldness, a lack of empathy, or even an admission of guilt. Navigating this complex information landscape, where silence can be as loud as words, presents an ongoing challenge for the monarchy. Section 5. Framing the feud, the media's double-edged sword. The global media has an insatiable appetite for stories about the royal feud. Every nuance, every perceived slight, every public appearance is scrutinized and amplified. This intense media focus undeniably fuels the narrative, often shaping public perception before any official word is uttered. The drama of two estranged brothers, once so close, is a compelling story that sells newspapers and generates clicks. This constant coverage keeps the feud in the public consciousness, making any private reconciliation even more challenging. The media spotlight can be relentless and unforgiving. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have frequently voiced their grievances against the media. They cite relentless intrusion, biased reporting, and even racist undertones as reasons for their departure and continued criticism. They have actively sought to control their own narrative through interviews, documentaries, and books. This desire for autonomy over their story is understandable from their perspective. However, it has also led to accusations that they are selectively presenting facts, further complicating the public's understanding of the complex situation and their motivations. Section 6. Echoes in the monarchy, long-term implications of the sibling schism. The schism between Prince William and Prince Harry has undeniably damaged the image of a united royal family. The narrative of the Fab Four, William, Catherine, Harry and Meghan, once promised a modern, dynamic future for the monarchy. That vision has shattered. This public display of disunity weakens the monarchy's soft power, which relies heavily on its aspirational qualities and the perceived harmony within its ranks. The loss of two senior working royals also places a greater burden on the remaining members, stretching their capacity to fulfill public duties. The fallout may also have implications for the Commonwealth, an organisation dear to the late Queen Elizabeth II. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were once seen as key figures in connecting with younger generations across these diverse nations. Their departure and subsequent criticisms could subtly undermine the Crown's influence and appeal within certain Commonwealth realms. Maintaining unity and relevance across such a vast and varied group of nations requires a cohesive family front, something that is currently compromised by this internal strife and the public airing of grievances. The question of a slimmed-down monarchy, a concept championed by King Charles, faces new challenges. While intended to create a more efficient and modern institution, the unexpected loss of active members like Harry and Meghan puts pressure on those remaining. Section 7. The heart of the matter: trust, betrayal, and divergent destinies. At its very core, the tragic rift between Prince William and Prince Harry is a story of shattered trust. This is the fundamental issue, the deepest wound from which all other grievances stem. Accusations of leaks, betrayals of confidence, and a perceived lack of support have eroded the bedrock of their fraternal bond. Rebuilding that trust, after so many public accusations and counterclaims, seems an almost insurmountable task. Without trust, there can be no genuine reconciliation, only a fragile and superficial peace which seems unlikely at this stage. The brothers now walk starkly divergent paths, guided by profoundly different perspectives on duty, family, and public life. Prince William is resolutely committed to the institution he was born to lead. He accepts the constraints and responsibilities that come with his destiny. Prince Harry, conversely, sought freedom from what he perceived as a suffocating and unsupportive environment. He desired a life of greater personal autonomy and a platform to voice his own truth, regardless of its impact on the family he left behind. These are fundamentally incompatible outlooks. So the next time someone says Prince Harry is irrelevant, remind them that the world is watching. And it's not the monarchy setting the pace. It's Harry and Meghan, with honesty, with courage, with vision. Thanks for watching Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Adrian. And if you're tired of royal spin and ready for truth, go ahead and subscribe, and share this video. Because the real story deserves to be heard. We'll see you next time, where facts matter, voices rise, and Meghan and Harry always get the last word.